right, y'all. Top of the rising. It's your boy B.I.G. Big Laska, aka Lazarus. We at it again now. I know I'll be having that energy sometimes in the morning. But now, man, here with some Monday motivation. Wanted to touch on sweet dreams are made of these, right? Nah, but you'll kind of catch what I'm going with this. As far as, like I said, it's gonna get dark, y'all. It's gonna get dark. But like I said, through the dark, it's the light. You know what I'm saying? And that what makes you appreciate the light. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the light without the dark, the good without the bad, sun without the rain, happy and sad. But now, what I wanted to touch on today is pretty much you are your own master. All right? Meaning that you control this vessel. You know what I'm saying? This vessel that you are in all day, every day, that is your responsibility. Anything outside of it, you're not responsible for. You know what I'm saying? That's what the supreme ruler is. The supreme being, the creator, God, controls everything else outside of you. Right? But a lot of us get caught up in, you know, thinking that thing is taking care of everything for us, when it actually, we have free will, right? A lot of y'all forget that, but they want to say, well, no, well, you know, nah. You are controlling this vessel, so you are the master of it. You are the ruler of the kingdom. The kingdom of heaven is within you. On that note, but what I wanted to get to it was not getting too deep into that, because I don't want to confuse you guys, and we can probably talk about that later as well on another note. But meaning that you are the master of you and nobody else. But as we go out through this life, sometimes we get caught up on one other thing, other things or beings that's outside of you to tell you what to do or how to live. And I give you one thing, for instance, man, like, yes, I understood just you know, just how we've been planted here as far as where we at on this side of the map, and how they try to, you know, indoctrinize you for certain things, you know what I'm saying? And I can go back in the past, as far as when you got married, you didn't have no rings, you didn't have no big fancy wedding, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That was your lady, and you know what I'm saying, she held it down, and it's like, you know, that's my man, all right? Without the documents. But now we're living in that era where it's documents and you do all this big fancy stuff, whatever, that is what it is. But once again, like I said, we looked out on the outside force as far as what we want our life to be, instead of looking within and seeing what we feel our life should be and living it, right? And once again, that can go down a whole nother rabbit hole as well, but I'm not trying to do that either. So the message I'm trying to get is, as far as your master, so you are your master. And like I said, I did say sweet dreams. So when you look at the bigger picture, some people realize that, you know, they're the master, and everybody out here, especially me, are just giving you information. Because I do not want nobody to, I don't want no followers. I don't want nobody to be students, any of that, you know what I'm saying? I want you to, that's what I always said, believe in your greatness. Believe in the greatness. B.I.G. really is believe in God, greatness, you know what I'm saying? That's within you, but a lot of us don't believe in that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us see ourselves a certain way, but that's just how we are cut right now. But yeah, it's never too late for you to start looking within and believing in the greatness within you, and start doing the things that are great within you, and stop worried about the outside sources. And that's what's part of being the master, and knowing that you got that glow. When you got that glow, You feel it. But no, it's the power of elevation. But no, that's what it is, man. That's my shit, The Last Dragon. But you gotta realize that you have that glow as well. And I think a lot of great masters or teachers or mentors try to teach you guys that so you believe in yourself and not believe in them. And that's the thing, like, a lot of us get wrapped up thinking that the teacher, the preacher, or this and that, the people that want you to keep on coming back are not good teachers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys to come back. Like I said, I make these videos for whoever happens to stumble upon them. As well for the ones that I love, you know what I'm saying? Get some wisdom and knowledge that I have. Because, you know what I'm saying? And then that's it, and move. Because, you know, they may be in a part of their journey where, you know, they may need some insight, and boom, they got that insight, and then, you know, I bet, yeah, I was thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that was within me, but somebody confirmed it. But that's just what it is. But a lot of people, like I said, preachers, your doctors, you know what I'm saying, those are not good teachers for you because they want you to come back. You get what I'm saying? If you always got to come back to something and not take responsibility or accountability for yourself, then you actually, you know what I'm saying, are getting pimped in a sense. And that's the thing, you haven't even looked into the big picture as far as what is the root of this sickness and what is the root of that I continue to go through, that I have to come back to this person to be healed. You know what I'm saying? What is it that I have to do to be healed and cured? Why can't I look at within and do it myself? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, like I said, where I try to encourage people that you are the master. And you have to realize that, because like I said, when that person or entity or whoever you look into is no longer, what are you going to do then? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I encourage that, man. Like, we have to look within and understand the ways that we need to heal ourselves. Yes, I'm not really too fond of all the other stuff as far as, you know, psychiatrists and all that stuff. But if it works for you, it works for you. But with me, how I looked at life, man, you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't save me from myself. You know what I'm saying? Only I can save me from myself. You know, when things go wrong or whatever, and I'm in that dark place or whatever the case is, yes, I hear you there for me, but really, what can you do for me? You know what I'm saying? Besides, you know what I'm saying, try to encourage me, but it comes down to me, what can I do for myself? And how am I going to get myself out that rut, right? But we tend to, like I said, look out for outside sources because we've been taught and groomed that, you know what I'm saying, from a young age, as far as we look without to be healed within, when really we need to look within to be healed, you know? And it comes back to what I said, you know, you the master, you know what I'm saying? We can't be getting caught up on that. But once again, like I said, when we go out here and journeying in this life, I know I got to get up in here. I know I wish I could talk more, and I should be doing these a lot, getting here early so I can actually give y'all some more dialogue, so it's not taken out of context. But as far as being your master, like I said, if you have to keep on going to somebody and you haven't learned your lesson, then you have to look at within yourself and learn, and, you know, ask the question, why not? Why haven't I learned? Or what is it that I'm missing that, you know, I can actually do myself instead of always running to this person? And like I said, we go to the Bible. Jesus was trying to teach you guys that. A lot of gurus, you know what I'm saying? And just looking at life, there's one Buddhist story as far as, you know, when you have that boat and the boat helps you get across the water, what are you going to do with the boat? Are you going to throw it on your back and continue to carry it? No, the boat was there to do its job, and then you leave it at the shore and you continue on your journey, right? But we tend to hold on to a lot of things that may not help us later on, or we don't need to hold on to. But also, I'm going to wrap it back around and I'm going to cut it off with this. Street dreams, that's what I'll say. Sweet dreams, but, you know, street dreams. And that goes to what I was saying as far as we, some people want people to, some people want to be used. Some people want to be abused. That's just some people weird sickness that they have. So even though they know that they're their own master, they have that weird sickness that they want those things still done and want to be dictated. So heal that sickness. And like I said, we in the age, we have leaders, followers, but remember, saying, yeah, it's cool to follow somebody, get information, but you also a leader as well and a master. So I'm going to end it on that note. As always, y'all, ACL, set to change it to leave it. And Hakuna Matata. Peace. Yeet.